But yeah, I mean,
So who are your top 5?
I don't know. I got to think about this, but Kobe #1 for sure. Are we talking about? Well, like it's hard for me to put in like Magic or James Worthy or Kareem because that was before our time.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
I'm glad you brought this up. So Luke goes around and he puffs out his chest and he's like, "Oh, I hate the Celtics. I hate the Celtics." And I'm trying to tell him like, dude, we weren't part of that rivalry, and I understand.
Bro, I still have nightmares from '08. What are you talking about?
All right, so I'm not saying I think of the Celtics as any other team, but I don't have them as my most disliked opponents.
Bro, you have to as a Lakers fan.
No, see the thing
it's
is,
the Israelis and the Palestinians,
No,
dog.
no.
It happened 1,000 years ago, and they still. You have to, bro.
I don't want to get into that, but. What I'm trying to say is I think you want to be part of that rivalry to some degree because it was so intense and so lit at its height, and we just didn't have it. And I'm just telling you, like, man, you need to let that go. I understand we had a short-lived rivalry. I mean, we relatively did, but we have Rondo on the team now. Our rivals today are the Clippers, and that's a team who you should dislike the most. And the Rockets because they want a game overturned on one bad call.
Yeah, we got to talk about that too.
Yes.
We definitely have to talk about that. I don't know. I just think like the arch rival, like the Joker is the arch rival of Batman, and Batman might, have to deal with the Penguin. He might have to deal with Bane, but at the end of the day, it's the Joker. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the top priority.
Wait. Listen.
That's what it is, bro. And the Celtics are the Lakers' arch rival. And as a Laker fan, you must hate the Celtics first and foremost. You just have to, whether you live through it or not.
Okay.
Our parents lived through it, bro.
Let me ask you some
questions. And we are
questions.
the next generation.
Let me ask you some questions, okay? What was the most intense rivalry the Lakers have had during your span of them?
I know where you're going with this, and you're gonna say the Sacramento Kings.
Okay. Well, who's number 2?
I could argue. I'm not arguing this, but you could argue that the Celtics rivalry from 2008 to 2010 was more intense because we actually lost to them. We never lost to the Kings. The Kings were never really. I mean, they were a very, very formidable team. Arguably better than us in 2002 from top to bottom, but we obviously had the better, duo at the end of the day. But we always beat them. They never beat us in any meaningful basketball game.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
But as a team, the team of the 2002 Lakers disliked the Kings more than the team of the 2008 Lakers disliked the Celtics. Shaq has been on record calling the Sacramento Kings the Sacramento Queens.
That's so lit.
He had Brian Shaw or Samaki Walker on the bus after they beat him play some sort of tune on their Nokia cell phone, and Shaq's rapping.
The Cheers theme song. And
yes.
He freestyled.
He freestyled it.
So sick. That's my favorite Shaq moment, probably.
Vladdy, you need to go back to where they know your name.
Right.
So, I think the intensity of that rivalry outweighs whatever we had. Not to
that's what we
diminish.
lived through, right?
Yeah.
We don't know what it was like. We don't know what that atmosphere was really like back in the 80s, man. We don't know.
Exactly. That's my point. I'm not, look, if someone grew up watching that rivalry, I'm not saying I totally understand. I totally understand. But we weren't part of that.
That's our heritage, bro.
We weren't part of the clothesline on Rambus. We weren't part of the multiple final series.
But we are part of it by default because we are Laker fans. That is our heritage. That is our legacy. And it should not be forgotten.
I think it should not be forgotten, but it's grasping on to something that we didn't live through, and it's not really current NBA. Are we really going to hate on Kemba and Brad Stevens and Tatum because of Mikhail clothesline Rambus for 25 years ago, 35 years ago, whatever it was?
I think definitely ultimately I always want the Celtics to fail, right?
I'm not saying that you should think of them the same way as the Bucks.
But I will say this. In this moment, I definitely have more malice towards the Clippers and the Rockets.
We good, then.
I definitely do in this moment.
And the Rockets, too? You put the Rockets ahead of them. Come on, dude. They wanted a game overturned because
That's
of
a
one
tough call.
bad.
I think James Harden is the least likable NBA superstar that we have currently, and I think the number 2 least likable superstar is now his running mate in Russell Westbrook. They're on the same team.
Exactly.
And I think Mike D'Antoni is the least likable coach in the NBA. So yeah, I'm definitely not a huge fan of what they have going on in Houston right now. It's difficult for me to still put them over the Celtics in terms of hate, just because, we haven't really had any meaningful exchanges with that team in our lifetime.
And Rondo's on our team now. Like, what has remained from that 2010 team? Garnett, Pierce. Like, I'm not saying I like Garnett or Pierce or Ray Allen or any of those cats, but at this point, it's water under the bridge. We've actually.
I wouldn't go that far. Wouldn't go that far.
Fine. But the point being is that it's not current. And the current team that we should focus our dislike towards are the Clippers and the Rockets, because they pose the biggest threat to us, and because the Rockets are little babies.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you. I think, again, in the short term, most of my malice is channeled towards those 2 teams as of now. But that could change. If we happen to meet the Celtics in the finals this year or next year or whatever, that could change.
Right.